Good. How you doing?
Kelly, we'll start with you. How are you feeling kind of getting started with everything this year? You know, it's obviously you had to wait a little bit.
I mean, feels good to be back on the court with the team, being able to help them on the court, and you know, still not 100%, but you know, still working on it. On getting back.
Is it something that's going to take more time are you going to be playing at less than 100% longer, or is it going to be something that eventually you're going to be where you want to be?
You know, only time will tell. I don't know right now. It's going to depend on how my body reacts to this charge, but we'll see.
Emma, what do you think about the way you got started the season? Just kind of the starting point. I know it's a long way to go to the end of the year where you want to be, but what have you been maybe most encouraged about the way you got started?
I think the most important thing is that we've been winning. So at the end of the day, when we're winning and playing the kind of basketball we're playing, we're just going to get better each and every day. You kind of see other aspects of our team, and I think we're getting better each and every game. I think there's going to be a learning curve each and every day, and so we're ready for it, and we're just going to try to keep on progressing.
Mark, same with you. What do you like about the way you guys have started the year at all of you games?
I mean, I think Admon nailed it. Look, they're keeping score, so you got to win these games. All these games, you know, are part of your resumes are put together for the end of the year, so they matter. I think they've done a remarkable job for. I think people grossly underestimated just how many new faces and new roles and new people we have in our program, and these guys deserve so much credit for kind of coming together, and we've really been moving the ball very, very well. We've had some real good spurts of great team defense, but the encouraging thing is there's some room for growth, so hopefully we can keep tapping into that and just get better every week. That's the plan.
I don't know if it's as simple as are you on a schedule you thought you might be, but I mean, when you started, let's say, preseason practice with new faces and turnover like you were talking about, kind of is this about what you expected it would be, or? I
mean, I would say in some instances it would have been way on the positive side, you know, or optimistic side, or probably better than I envisioned, especially with those early games. Going on the road, winning convincingly. But then there's other aspects that we're just not up to speed yet. I mean, we're still struggling with communicating to each other on both ends of the floor, and that's been a source of frustration for me, and you know, it's hurt us a little bit, so I'm hoping we can get better with that. And obviously, you know, when Killian's out there on the floor, everything's better. Performance is better, our offense flows better, our defense is, you know, is more like what Gonzaga's defense is supposed to be about, and a lot of that is just his experience and he's telling people and communicating, and then becomes a little bit contagious, and everybody else kind of picks it up. So, but by and large, with like I said, you know, our biggest question mark coming into the season was our lack of experience. And then our most experienced, most talented guy hasn't been around much, so these guys deserve a lot of credit for that, you know. And so Admon's had to really step in and learn an entirely new system. Him and Ryan, you know, after really spending a majority of reps doing things a different way, basically their whole career, and then we're bringing them in and no, this is how we do it here. You know, we do this on this ball screen, we do this offensively. And instead of running 5 plays, we run 57, you know, and so it's challenging for them, it's challenging for the staff, but I mean, they've been great so far.
And sort of to follow up on that, like for you on the receiving end of all this, everything you're having to absorb, how much has that been a challenge in trying to process as much as you can, as quickly as you can?
I think the main thing was just trying to get here earlier this summer, trying to get a little acclimated earlier than most people. I think the summer really helped. Just trying to make sure we just keep my body in shape and just trying to get back to playing basketball, because I sat out for a while. And so at the end of the day, like that's what I said, so it's a learning process. And each and every day we're getting better at something. And so the more and more we have games, the more and more we have practice, it's just gonna get better.
Killing, to follow up on what you said about communication, what do you think, is that just something you think that'll come with time, the more guys figure out how they fit together, that's gonna get better?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's an issue for us, but I think it's normal. We have a lot of new guys coming in into the program, and I think it's hard to communicate with people you just know for a little bit. But I feel like once we know each other better and once we play more together, communication will get better. But every time everybody got to do his job, communicating, and everybody will learn from it.
Mark, one last thing, coaches, a lot of times you say, are you happy with where you are? They're like, coaches are never happy with where they are, but to be in a tournament like this, do you feel like you guys are in a pretty good spot to kind of to experience a test like what you're going to get with the field here and see how you respond?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're ready to, it's time for something like this. I mean, we've had some games where we've been able to, basically survive through some mistakes, and now I think we're not going to be able to make those mistakes against these caliber of teams. But we scrimmaged Michigan State early. I think that was great for us, and that's why we do it. It prepares us for the national caliber games that are coming down the road here, starting tomorrow, and so these guys are hungry for it. I think the staff's hungry for it. And when you come to Gonzaga, this is what you expect to do and games you expect to be in. So they're here. So, but we'll get a great barometer for where we're at. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.